Christmas, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Chicken Bone Alley, brought to you by SRI Performance, Stock Car Steel and Aluminum, Draco Springs, RK Motorsports Consulting over there with SRI now. Randy Keene in the house now. I'm David.
I'm Sterling. What's up, y'all?
What it is? Y'all ready for Christmas?
Getting there. About as far as we're going to get. I've been talking with Santa a good bit, and Santa's on part-time disability this year. I mean, you got to work separated with COVID around.
He's quarantined.
He's limping on one leg there right now, but getting ready for Santa to come. Got everything pretty much figured out. I give him a little book. It was like a little, like a little wish list book.
Oh yeah.
Used to have like the JCPenney's big book and all that.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. But this year I think it was Target books or something. No, I can't remember. But give one book to Cole, one book to Blakely. Tell them, circle what you want in it. Things you want to get from Santa. See if we can talk with Santa. See what they circled every damn thing in the book.
Typical.
Everything. So I don't know what they're getting really yet. We're gonna see. I mean, we already got it, but
whatever Santa brings,
we already got what we're gonna get them, and whatever Santa decides, depending on how good they are. Because right now they're wanting to be kind of.
Hey, I'm just saying. Blakely didn't want to eat food, but Cole jumped right up in the chair.
He's ready, boo. Mm-hmm.
He's like, "All right, I'm in the chair."
I told him Santa's watching, so hey, we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's been good. Getting ready for it. I was getting down to the wire here. We as far as work goes, we finished up that big road job. Finished up last week. Got done, and thankfully, I'm able to get back to the shop and get a couple things done for Christmas break here. So we'll be enjoying the rest of this week a little bit, and got a bunch of shutdown stuff for us the week after Christmas. So we'll be humping it next week for sure. So, but other than that, we're still chugging along. That's been about it, bro.
Fun. Well, schools is shut down now for Christmas break, so I was able to, today actually, I was able to pretty much finish up almost everything I need to finish up, and I'm going to work till Wednesday, get everything done, and I'm out for who knows how long, but anyway, back this past weekend, I reckon, we, went down to the lake Friday night. We did, me and Kayla and the boys went down to the lake, stayed with my parents stuff, and woke up Saturday, sick as I don't know what. So that was fun.
Yeah.
But I got better as the day went on, kind of. Still a little drained. But anyway, they had a cookout. Sterling and his family there came down.
Yes, sir.
Cooked some pig.
Had all kind of stuff, man. Great day.
We didn't have barbecue. We had pig.
Don't get it confused. But yeah, man, that was everything there. There was chicken bog, pig, daggum. I can't even remember what kind of stew it was called.
I know the rice and red eye gravy was on time though.
Well, I had the stew, just like catfish stew, but it's used Boston butt instead.
Yeah.
I can't remember Berkeley stew or something.
I know.
It was good, whatever it was on
Butt
rice.
stew.
That thing's good.
Butt stew.
Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good stuff. I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, had that. I don't know, man. Potato souffle, homemade baked beans, macaroni and cheese. Daggum. But I will say, man, I couldn't live with your wife.
Why's that?
Because she makes too much homemade stuff. I can't do it. I can't handle it, bro. She made the best homemade pound cake I think I've ever tasted before.
It was super moist.
I'm telling you what. I bet if it come out of a box, it said super moist on it, but it didn't. It didn't. I bet her apron says super moist. But in the kitchen, I'm saying, because you know what I'm saying. I mean, you know what I'm saying. But man, everything she makes, man, the daggone strawberry cheesecake, the darn Chips Ahoy.
I think did you eat some of the cookie dessert?
I did.
That stuff's like crack.
It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. So she got
Your wife be making that pumpkin dip stuff.
That stuff's good too.
God Almighty.
That stuff's pretty good too. But it hadn't topped homemade pound cake. That was
that pound cake was good.
That pound cake was jam up. I ain't gonna lie to you. That pound cake was good with a little bit of, especially right out the oven with a little bit of ice cream on it.
Yeah.
Great day in the morning, bro.
I ate about a pound of about a cup of the batter before they got done.
Ooh.
It was.
That's why you was in the bathroom all day.
Hey, that might have been it. That might have done it.
That probably was the reason.
That might have done it. I don't know. It's possible.
Your bathroom experience was super moist after all that.
Super moist.
Yeah, that's pretty rough there. But it was good. We had a good time. It was a little chilly, but had some nice heaters out there and kept us warm.
It is a nice heater.
Pretty nice heater. And had a little Chinese Christmas and ugly sweater contest and the whole 9 yards. So
I finally figured out me and your wife were on the same wavelength. We was obviously on team. Me and Leah was on team in our Chinese Christmas, apparently.
I believe so. I think y'all had it pretty much figured out. Or you did anyway.
Well, I just wanted
originally you wanted the man's gift.
I did.
So you grabbed a thing that said man's gift.
It was the only one up there that said man's gift.
So you know you couldn't go wrong.
And it was a blue neck pillow with a massager thing in it.
Yeah.
And I had it right up to the very end.
Yeah. Well, my wife was the second to last one to go.
Yeah.
And she wanted the neck massager.
Yeah. Well, somebody come and took mine. And so I went up there and just grabbed another box. Or no, Caleb brought it to me. It wasn't two. Caleb brought it to me, and I didn't even pay attention. I just grabbed one. And it was the one that said woman's gift. So I opened it, and guess what it was? It was the women's
a pink neck massager.
Pink neck pillow massager. But then somehow, then Leah come up, and she went and stole the blue neck pillow. That was the man's. So then at the end of it, we just traded.
Just traded back. Yeah.
So we ended up all right.
So now it's Clyde's toy.
Oh, Clyde done got it.
Oh, God. He tries his best to get. Blakely carries it around like a pocketbook. So so he comes up there and grabs it and runs off. Yeah.
That's funny.
That's good times.
So if you hear my voice, I've still not regained my complete voice back. It's better than it was last night. If y'all listened to the the race on Twitch, you could tell I couldn't hardly talk at all.
Yeah.
CBA Winter Nationals was on Twitch last night. And it is now on YouTube. I've reposted it now to YouTube. You can watch it on there.
Did it take as long to load this time?
No, wasn't near as bad.
Okay, good.
Well, I put it this way. I started when I went to bed. It was done when I woke up.
Well, that's good.
So
probably would have done that last time if it hadn't had a
Google and
mishap
YouTube wouldn't have went out worldwide.
Right.
Well, cool.
Yeah, it's been pretty cool, man. I tell you what, dude. I'm happy, but I'm not at the same time. I've been watching this Scott Bloomquist race car raffle for a long daggum time now.
Yeah, it's been going on quite a while. I saw that thing a while back when they first started it.
And I wanted to get some tickets, and I never did. But you did.
I did. I bought 6 tickets.
How'd that work out for you?
Not too good.
I bet it didn't work out as good as old Brody there.
No. Did not. Did not at all.
Not at all.
Well, speaking of Brody, let's go to the phone. Ladies and gentlemen, on the phone now, we have the biggest winner of the week, I guess you will say, and he didn't even have to go to a racetrack. Man, Brody Littleton. Brody, what is going on, buddy?
Nothing much. How about y'all?
Ain't a whole lot, man. Well, man, if everybody don't already know, but it's kind of been going around social media like crazy, let them know you won the car raffle from Scott Bloomquist. You got you a Team Zero race car. How about that, man?
Oh, yeah. I'm excited about that.
I bet you are. That's some cars that, people wait forever to get and
absolutely
love to have, and that is a cool deal. Well,
that is huge.
Definitely is.
Yeah.
Well, before that, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm very blessed to have that car right now.
I'm telling you, buddy, I understand that completely. Well, before we get into that too much, I want to go back a little bit because you didn't. This ain't gonna be your first car. Let's go back. You've been racing a little while. Where'd you get your start in racing, and how long have you been racing?
Well, how I started is I went to 411 one Saturday night, and we went to go watch the Southern Nationals. I'm pretty sure it was, and Jesse Lowe won, and he gave me his trophy, and that's how I got all started. And I've been racing for a few months now, I'm pretty sure, with a Sharp Mini Late model.
Man, them Sharp Mini Late models are cool. We've got to see them quite a bit around here. We're down here in Florence, South Carolina, and there's a few tracks around here that run them, and those are some cool cars, man. Them things to get up and get it, won't they?
Yeah, they're pretty fast around the turn.
Yeah, they will fly. They really will. We've seen them quite a few times, like I said, and they put on a really good show, definitely. But where are you from, Brody? Where you based out of, and where you race mostly?
I'm from Lenoir City, Tennessee, and I raced at Boyd's, 411, I-75, and Smoky Mountain.
Cool. That sounds awesome, man. Well, how did this year go for you?
Well, it started out really good. Then I think a month back, I wrecked my race car at Bulls Gap after heat racing.
Man, that's tough. That's tough.
Yeah,
too.
I always hate to hear that for sure.
Yeah, definitely. So you fixed the car yet?
No, not yet. We're gonna get the body back on it, and we're gonna try our best.
There you go. Well, let's move up to the bigger matter at hand here. Well, tell us about how the whole thing, because I'm gonna tell you what. I've been looking at that raffle for a little while now myself, and right before, a couple days before, I said I'm gonna buy some tickets. So I bought me, 6 tickets, paid my $100 to get 6 tickets. Well, you fared a whole lot better than I did because I didn't get anything. So tell us about how it came to be that y'all bought a ticket and won a car. Tell us the whole little story.
Well, I was going through Facebook one day, and I saw that Scott Bloomquist was having a raffle ticket for his 2020 Zero race car, so I just begged my mom to get a ticket, one ticket, and then after that day, we went to Corey Hedgecock's and we picked up my late model outside, and we went back to go grab some other stuff, and then I got a call from one of my friends, Daniel Dugan. He told me about it, and I thought he was just joking the entire time, so I got a call from Scott Bloomquist.
That was a surprise call, wasn't it, bud?
Yeah.
Well, how was it meeting old Scott and going to his shop and getting to see all that? It's got to be crazy for you.
It was amazing. I'll never forget that moment.
That's awesome, bud. That is really cool. Scott's a really cool guy, and especially being able to go back to his shop and hang out with him and pick up one of his race cars. That's like you say, you'll definitely never forget that for sure.
Yeah, that's gonna be forever known for me.
Yeah, definitely, Mom and Daddy, and it's gonna be hard to beat. It's gonna be hard to beat Scott's present this year for Christmas, man. Great day.
Yeah.
Did they at least put a big bow on it for you?
I wish.
I don't need it because I feel like there's gonna be some trophies sitting on it for too long. So, so now that you got the car, or have y'all actually picked the car up yet?
No, it's still at a shop right now, but we might go soon to go pick it up.
Okay, cool. So what's your plans with the car? What you feel like you're gonna do with it?
Oh, well, I think we're going to put a 604 engine in it, and we're going to run some classes with that.
Cool. Great stuff. That's good stuff. That's
that'd be nice. Good classes around Tennessee for sure.
Definitely so. Well, that is absolutely awesome, man, and couldn't go to couldn't go for a better cause, because there's some of these older guys would have got it and they'd have just sold it. So I'm glad to see that younger guy got it like you and is going to do some racing in it.
Yeah.
What's that?
Meeting Scott he was really great to me too.
Was he really? I mean, how was that whole trip? Tell us about that trip.
Well, we went and I got the car and he signed the ticket I won and opened the garage door and I saw my ride right there.
There you go.
That's
there
awesome.
You go. Well, I heard him say on the videos, he's going, you were part of Team Zero now, so he going to help out on the car himself.
I'm excited about that. I'm excited to work with Scott too. He's amazing.
I'm telling you, hey, and they got a bunch of sorry about that. They got a bunch of good guys around him too. Scott, he knows what he's doing. Obviously, our buddy, we're actually friends ourselves with Chris Ferguson, who's in another Team Zero car. So that's awesome to see. Got another cool guy in a Team Zero race car there. Well, that's awesome. Couldn't ask for anything better.
Yeah, the whole thing was an amazing experience. I don't even know what to say. It just left me speechless when he called.
I'm telling you,
I don't blame you. I don't think I'd have believed it. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah,
What?
that'd have been tough for me. I'm like,
you playing.
This is not Scott Bloomquist.
Yeah.
Scott Bloomquist is not calling me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's what I thought the entire time.
Oh, I bet. Well, that is awesome, man, and congratulations on you on getting that car and winning that car. But you gonna try to put it together and run some this year coming, or run some crate stuff then?
That's what we're gonna try to do. Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet. We're gonna get it in, then we're gonna put a seat in there, and we're gonna see how I do with it.
Well, I think you can do it. I mean, you had how old are you? Are you 15? Is that what they said?
I'm 12 years old. He got 15 from my Facebook page.
Oh. Okay, 12.
Yeah.
Even better.
That's awesome, man. Yes, sir, buddy.
That's great. Well, Brody, I want you to definitely keep us updated on what's going on with the car, man. So we're gonna get you on here some more if you're good with that, and kind of keep up with how you doing with it.
All right.
Well, that's absolutely awesome, man. Well, thank you for coming on, and well, thank you, buddy, and we will definitely be talking with you soon.
Thank you for having me.
All right, Brody. Take care, bud.
Man, that is awfully cool. 12 years old and got you a Team Zero race car.
Dude, that's insane. I'm telling you what. That is awesome for those guys and for brother there. That's cool. And man, I can't wait to hear what he does with those 604 crate in it. That's gonna be a bad fast car. I know it.
It definitely is. Definitely is. Ain't no way around it. Should be good stuff. Because Scott, I'm gonna tell you, Scott was looking better himself towards the end of the year, and he finished his car up. He even put suspension up under this thing. So,
and
like who knows what kind of shocks and springs he got up under it.
Well, and like you said, and I think I'm not saying just because Brody's a younger fella, but I think honestly, and he said he's gonna help him some and stuff. But if it was just an older fella, like you were saying earlier, older fella got in the car and whatever. I don't think he probably would have really followed it too much, but I think he's going to stay right in there with him and help him get that car where it needs to be and help Brody out a little bit.
No, that's really cool because he don't live too far from him, so
right,
that's a perfect storm for him there to make a fast race car.
Yeah, definitely.
So can't wait to see what happens with Brody and see him win a bunch of races in that car. That'd be really cool.
Absolutely right.
Cool. Well, speaking of more races, well, let's do this first. I want to thank our friends Talking about machine fabrication. coming on and helping us with our Chicken Bone Alley Winter Nationals.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Also, as always, SRI Performance. Thank them for helping us out, and a bunch of them guys work there running the races with us. And speaking of SRI Performance, I want to say something real quick. I want to give a shout out actually to another podcast. I don't do this too much, but Kyle Armstrong, he works over at SRI, but he is actually the host of the Forward Bite podcast, and they he talks about everything that's going on in the world of super late models, dirt super late models. So
that's awesome. Yeah,
it's really cool show. Y'all go give them it's a speed sport podcast, so y'all go give them a listen. We only take up a little bit of time a week. He only takes a little, so y'all can listen to both of us.
That's right.
So go give a Forward Bite podcast a listen. Speaking of Forward Bite, they're no way related at all. Forward Bite Apparel, I want to thank them also.
Absolutely right. And I want to thank them also for taking old Chicken Bone Alley decal to Oklahoma.
That's right.
I don't know if everybody saw it or not, but they released the picture, whatever, the car with the wrap and all on it. It looks really good. It looks really, really good.
Coltrane is Tulsa Shootout bound.
Yes, sir.
The micro sprint there. So that's cool to see what he'll be able to do there in the shootout. That'll be the week before the Chili Bowl, which is just as big for the micro guys.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So that's gonna be really cool, and I think it's all. I hope it's all gonna be shown on Flow Racing. I think,
as far as I know, from what I understand, I think everything's gonna be covered on there except for the Chili Bowl itself.
Yeah, the actual.
That's what I understood, but I may be wrong. But I think that's right. But yeah, man, that's even in the micros, there's gonna be some tough competition.
Oh yes, always is.
It's gonna be tough. So looking forward to old Coltrane getting up there and showing them up something. I hope so.
Definitely so, but also always go to forwardbiteco.com and get your Forward Bite apparel. They got some cool stuff.
New shirts out.
New shirts. It may be a little late right now for Christmas presents, but
get them coming.
But you can definitely get them late Christmas parties that come around, or them, the family you're not gonna see till the first of next year.
That's right.
Go ahead and get your stuff. Get you a hoodie ordered, or a shirt, or whatever. If you got some racers, I just got me a helmet visor strip, got some Forward Bite stickers, some logos, all that stuff. Put on the race car. Get them some of that stuff. They'll like it. I promise. Also, Checkered Racing social media.
Things growing
really cool.
like crazy.
Yeah, it's growing.
Growing fast, man.
Fastest growing, basically, racing app out there right now.
Yeah. For
your phone. Go download Checkered. Get the premium subscription and put that you support us on there, Chicken Bone. And it really helps us out. It helps them out. It'll help you out. It's really cool premium content on there. It is a free app. If you want to upgrade to a premium membership, there's an option to do that on there too, and it's really cool stuff. So go check that out. But anyway, so now getting on to where that leads us is to the Chicken Bone Alley Winter Nationals, race number 3.
Yes, sir. Volusia.
Street Stocks Dirt.
I thought I was good.
I thought you were good too, and I still think you were. I think you just caught the line a little too late.
Yeah, I think so. And
in the main, because come practice, you were rolling.
Yeah, well, I think so. And started that heat on outside pole, and I washed up over the cushion there and went straight to the wall, and it was hard to recoup back from that. And I think starting position was very crucial in that race. I mean, just because it was hard to pass. Now, once the track slicked off there towards the end, if that race would have been 75, 80, 100 laps, I think it would have really paid into my favor a little bit more. But it took a while for the track to slick off to where you could pass some in it, but it was fun. I mean, I think I got a lot of learning to do before I can say I can go run with these guys, because all them guys from SRI and guys up from Ohio, they are some good freaking iRacers, man.
I'm telling you, they're really good. And speaking of, we got the winner from last night's race here on the line. All right, now on the phone, ladies and gentlemen, we got the winner of race number 3 in the Chicken Bone Alley Winter Nationals and your points leader, Cole DeMint. Cole, what's going on, buddy?
Nah, not a whole lot. What's going on with you guys?
Just chilling up here.
Trying to figure out how to keep up with you. That's what I'm doing. You've been on the rail, man. You're doing good.
It's a good problem to have on my end.
I'm telling you, man. 2 wins already. Can't ask for better. I'm telling you what. You looking good out there, bud.
Yeah, it's been. It was the best one we had yet as far as cautions go and racing. It was good side-by-side fun, and came out on top.
Definitely did. Well, let's go back a little bit in it. What happened in the heat? Because in the heat, got bumped out there a little bit and ended up having to run the B main. Then you became the B main bandit there and took it home. So what happened back in the heats?
I'd say really it was the qualifying. Just dropped the ball, and everyone was pretty well on top of each other time-wise. So you qualify middle of the pack, or say middle to back half, and then the heat race, it was still a pretty locked down track, and just wasn't much passing going on. So that just resulted in having to run the B. But I guess it sort of worked out, because winning that and the way the invert fell put me on the pole there, and even though I led a few laps in the feature, it fell back there a little bit. I don't know. I seem to do a little bit better once things slicking off. I don't know if it's more the way I drive or what the deal is, but I'll take it.
Well, you need to figure out what the deal is, because you need to let us in on some secrets here, because I need to know.
I ain't kidding, man. That's hard. Good Lord.
I will say the last night it sort of lucked into it, honestly, because that midway caution that we had, that restart when we were 3 or 4 wide there on there, I was on the very, very bottom, and it just, like I said on the post race there, if I would have sailed it in like normal, I would have cleaned 2 or 3 people out, not meaning to, just wouldn't have stuck. So as we went into 3 there, I just locked her down and held that very, very bottom, just kissing the inside wall. And that was about the time that line really, really worked, came in with the street stocks on there. It seems like the low line is preferred, and that it was just a perfect storm of me finding it first, even though I was sort of forced to find it. And once I got out in front there, and I knew Tyler was behind me, I could see him in the mirror there, and he was probably quicker. I mean, he was quicker on the practice race that we ran, and he was quick there last night, and I just had the line, and I was going to either make him go to the outside and try and make that work, or try and move me. And I was just I was waiting for it, because he closed in on me there the closing laps, and it was fair game. But he ran me clean. He ran me clean the first week too. So we've had some good fun, me and him, going at it. So yeah, I mean, that's 2 for 2 on the dirt, and like I was telling you guys before, if I can capitalize on the dirt stuff and just survive on the asphalt stuff, I think I'll be in okay shape come the end of this deal.
There you go. That's key to it, consistency. But something about last night's race that kind of stuck out to me a little bit. It seemed like, and I don't know if it seemed like this to y'all any more than it did me watching it, but it seemed like there was a lot more comers and goers, because we had Beef Tips, Greg Molyneux. He led for quite a while there. We had, obviously, you up there a couple times. We had Zach Stroop. He was up there. Tyler, he was up there some. There was a lot of guys. It seemed like the lead changed around. There were some 3 wide for. There was at times there were 4 wide for the lead.
Yeah, definitely.
And for multiple laps.
I think it's so hard to keep. You got to keep your momentum going. Keep your momentum up there, and I mean, you pretty much to the floor the whole time. So the cars are so close. I mean, to me, honestly, it's just driver skill, which I obviously lack on iRacing because y'all left me. But man, I tell you what, though, I mean, you screw up just a little bit and 3 or coming off wherever, you're gonna lose 2 or 3 tenths, half a second, and it's hard to make it back up there. It seems like.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think what played a lot of it too was, the admin cautions, not having iRacing throwing one just because the car got sideways. It let us have some, solid green flag laps there, and it kind of showed who can, who's got the speed for a race pace, not just, time trials. And, I don't want to say anyone can set a quick time, but, all it takes is, one good lap to start up there. But once you get racing and you got to string laps together, I think the consistency really shows when you got people coming and going, and the track adjusting. It's still it was slick there at parts, but it had grip in other parts too. So it was definitely, I think, the best show we've had yet, and I think people are getting more used to racing with the newer people that you hadn't really raced before. When you're your 3rd time in it, and we're all in the Discord channel, so it's kind of hard to really say how you feel about someone when they can hear it right there.
Exactly.
So sometimes that's the fun of it.
Yeah.
Can't get out and fight, so you got to tell them something at least.
Right.
That's right.
Oh, well, cool, man. Well, I know you already kind of talked about it a little bit, but what do you? We're going more street stock racing this time at Myrtle Beach on the asphalt. What you had any experience on that one?
Not a bit. I need to buy the track. That's how much experience I got. Like I said before, it's just surviving, hopefully. And, I even said it last night too. I think the street stocks, they're so much different than what the legends are as far as what you're able to, even touch someone. Last night there was beating and banging. Some of it was intentional. A lot of it wasn't. It was just racing. But, the legend car you touch and cars are spinning out. With the street stocks you touch, you can sort of gather it up. So
right.
I'm hoping that's going to be the same thing come the street stocks on asphalt. And, we'll just keep chugging along.
Oh, cool, man. Well, that's cool. Well, we're definitely going to see here come Sunday night. So if anybody out there is listening, you can tune in on Twitch and watch it live. Racing starts at about 8 o'clock on the heat races, and come in there and see if Cole can take him another checker flag. So, well, cool, man. Well, we appreciate you coming on here and hanging out with us again, and maybe we'll be talking to you again next week. Who knows?
Not a problem. Hey, I wouldn't be opposed to that. It's not a bad thing.
He gonna lock up the points the first 4 races of the season. He gonna be done. everybody.
I'd like that, but yeah. I don't think that's gonna happen. It's I try not to look at the points because you try to just take it week by week and have fun. But when I do look at it, and it's you see you got, I think it's me, Zach, and then you. It's all it takes is really one really bad race, and
right.
Everyone up front in points, they're running up front week to week, so one bad race could hurt you. So it's just like you said earlier, the consistency, and we'll I mean I'd love to finish it out, but I think we got so many different tracks, and the different types of cars and tracks. It's just a week by week, having fun.
Absolutely
right. There you go. Well, cool, man. Well, maybe Sterling get up there and race with you this week, and but we'll definitely be watching.
Sounds good. Appreciate you guys.
All right, buddy.
Bye, bud.
Appreciate it. All right, there was your winner and your points leader as of now in the Chickamauga Alley Winter Nationals, Cole DeMint.
He's good.
He's doing good. He's doing good. He's there at the right time. Seen
Yeah,
every
he is.
race.
Yeah, he is.
He
sure
didn't
is.
lead a ton of laps in the first race. He didn't lead a ton of laps in this one. But all of a sudden,
When it
when
needs
it's
to
time,
be.
it's time.
Well, I was running right with him in that B main. We were tight 1, 2, 3 right there, and I can't remember who the other boy was. Anyway, but anyway, he was running second pretty much the whole B main, and I think with 1 to go, he got on around him and chucked on. So, boy's good. He really is. He's very patient. He's very, very clean iRacer for sure. Running around him, he's very clean, and like you said, it was cool too with these cars because you can kind of, especially if you get up at least to their rear tire,
Right.
you can bump them there a little bit through the corner, and if they get them a little bit too sideways, you can bump them back straight a little bit and keep on going, and that's fun. And but he definitely did. He ran everybody clean, and we all tried to do that. Lot cleaner race this week. I know it wasn't quite as many cars as we typically have. People were gone or whatever, couldn't come. But anyway, it was fun. It really was. And I think I gotta practice some more. I don't think I can wait till 6:30 Sunday to go up there and turn my rig on and practice.
I'll tell you, these boys are getting some practice in. They all running. We've been putting up some practice races on Friday nights, and they all been running them. And all them boys that's running it are the ones running up front. So
Yeah.
I guess practice does make perfect. And Beef Tips, Greg Molyneux, he ran up front for a good period of time in the race. That's what we were just talking with Cole about. There were so many comers and goers in this race. It was back and forth. I liked it. It was really good.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Greg's very good. BTS is an awesome iRacer as well. And I don't know what happened. I couldn't see. I was too far behind. But I wish I came back up to 6, which ain't terrible. It ain't
spun
terrible.
out and still finished in front of you, didn't he?
But I don't even know where he finished. But I know he spun out, and because he was running up front with them guys, and I don't know what happened. I think he spun out coming out of 2 or something. But anyway, yeah, it was fun. Looking forward to getting back to asphalt this week and see what happens at Myrtle Beach. I typically run pretty decent at Myrtle Beach. It's a pretty fine line there, right up against the wall. Close as you can get, definitely in 3 and 4, all the way up against that wall.
Close as you can get to them bumps down in 1 and 2.
Yeah, without hitting them.
Without hitting them. Don't hit them. You can a little bit in street stock. You can nudge them, but you can't hit them hard.
No, you can't. You definitely can't.
I love that track. I wish I was racing it. I really wish I do.
You want to?
Well, no.
I mean,
Somebody's got to broadcast it.
I can try to broadcast. You can run for me, but go ahead.
We can do it. So that's fun. I'm glad we can have some type of racing at Myrtle Beach.
Yeah,
because it's just gonna be iRacing from now on.
Well, at least it's already scanned. We won't have to worry about it. We'll always have it that way anyway. So that's cool.
Yep, definitely is. So on to Myrtle Beach, running 100 laps.
We're gonna have a halfway break again.
We're gonna have a halfway break, halfway caution.
Right.
I don't know if we're gonna add the 5 laps just because it's 100 laps already. So
Well,
we'll
yeah.
see.
May not have to.
We'll see. We'll talk about it with the guys and see what's going on. So anyway, what else we got this week?
Man, I don't know. I did see where I think Bristol said they were going to pay out $50,000.
It's $400,000 in total purse.
Wow. So the winner's $50,000, and then
Well, this is over all the classes.
oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
That's a big purse.
But the super late models is $50,000 to win.
That's huge. That's gonna be a big show over there, man. I don't know where they're gonna put everybody. I swear.
They're limiting so many, but apparently they're putting them outside the track.
Coming through the tunnel or something.
Yeah, because like they were limiting each class to like 100,
Oh my god.
115. Yeah, that's what they're limiting it to.
Oh my lord.
They are
yeah.
racing from I forget what it is, like the 15th to the whatever. Way on.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, we have a wedding, the days of the big race, Friday and Saturday. But
Yeah,
they
of
got
course.
features the entire week for every class.
Yeah, I know it.
Might have to ride on up that way.
I'd like to do that. If nothing else, you can, because you're going to be off all week.
A lot of weeks.
A lot of weeks. So you can drive one-handed up there, can't you?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I text Will Harrington this afternoon after I saw it and asked him, I said, "You going to go run it?" He's like, "I don't know yet." He's like, "I kind of want to, but I don't know yet." He's like, "I want to know the days." And I was like, "Well, I got the days right here."
Right.
So I was it to him. He's like, "I can't go there the whole week." He like us. He got to work.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Got to do it. That's cool, though. I think it's going to be a good show. And hopefully I heard a lot of stuff kind of about the track last time, but I think they learned a lot about the surface that they're going to put on the track and all. So
I think they learned a lot about wheels and hubs.
Right.
That was their biggest downfall. Track. Everybody was stuck to the track, and it was breaking out hub centers and stuff like that, and wheels, and so over there they're beefed up a little bit by this point.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think it's cars are so different now than they were. When was that? 2001, 2, somewhere around in there.
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, super late models, especially.
Oh, they've come
night and day different now.
Ridiculous. And sprint cars is running there too, right?
No,
they're not. It must be going to be too fast.
Yeah,
because they ran last time and were ridiculous.
Yeah, they ain't got them on schedule.
I hate that for them guys.
For sure don't. I know they got 602, 604s, sport mods. I think they got different modifieds and stuff like that.
But it'll be a good show for sure. I know there's gonna be a lot of people there. I think they're gonna sell more tickets for that event, especially that Saturday night show, that $50,000 win. I think they'll sell more for that event than they will for the NRA night race every year. I'm pretty sure.
Possibly. It just depends who they're even going to end up letting in it.
Yeah, I don't know. This COVID stuff picking back up. Who knows? Who
knows right now? It's. I hate to even say it already, but with a race that big, it's going to scare me if they don't let everybody in, because that's a lot of money they're putting up. So if they're not allowed to have everybody there, it's going to be tough for them to have that race.
Yeah, I would hate to know how much it costs to get dirt on that track like they do. I mean, and remove it. I mean, that is astronomical price. I mean, to me, it seemed like you could go out there and build a dirt track in a field way cheaper than you could put dirt on Bristol.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's unbelievable.
Crazy. Well, speaking of stuff, because that rolls over to the NASCAR stuff, did you see there's going to be no race in California?
Yeah, again this year. Well, they had it last year. But
and then they said, what was said originally was right after this first race, they were going to tear down the track, make it a short track.
Yeah.
Well, apparently they're not even letting people go work on the track because they're not going to tear it down now. They say in 2022 is going to be the last race on the big track.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm like, y'all are just dragging this out way too long.
Yeah, I think they are. So, yeah, I did hear that. And they're going to have they're going to run the road course at Daytona in place of it, right?
Yes, they're going to Daytona, then
Daytona,
back to Daytona, road course, and then to Homestead.
Wow, they'll be in Florida for a month because Speed Weeks is 2 weeks roughly, and then another week at Daytona and another week they'll be in Florida for a month.
4 weeks, 4 weekends at least, so pretty much a month. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Well,
I mean, it's logistically
it's smart.
It's smart.
I mean, they can get a little runner truck with a little small tag trailer and run the cars back and forth. So they can keep the haulers down there and be a lot smarter for sure.
Oh yes.
So that is cool. I don't know if anybody saw it or whatever. Can't remember if it was last weekend or which it was, but a couple weekends ago. I don't know if we even talked about it, but Chase Elliott getting ready for the Chili Bowl. He went out and ran a midget. I think the first time he's run a midget.
First time he's raced it, yeah.
Right, raced it. And was in the biggest show that Millbridge has ever had, as far as I'm concerned,
it's the first ever midget race they've had there. Actual midgets they've had, yeah.
So they had a pile of them there. Who was it that won it?
Chase Briscoe.
Chase Briscoe won the first race. I think Kyle finished second in that race. And Chase finished third, so that's pretty insane. I think it was that race that I think on the first lap or second lap, I saw something about Kyle Larson went in the corner and flipped it and rolled it back over and drove back to second. So that's pretty crazy. But
That's crazy.
And he went out and won the second race.
Yep.
So they're gonna be tough to beat for sure. But yeah, there was a lot of cars there. There was a lot of competition there, but nothing like it's gonna be at Chili Bowl.
No, Chili Bowl's a whole nother beast.
So for Chase to go there and compete and make it into Maine would be huge, as far as I'm concerned, because man, that's some competition there.
That's gonna be tough for him. I mean, I know he's gonna have a lot of. He's probably been practicing at Millbridge like I don't know what every day. But,
oh yeah, definitely, and you know having Kyle Larson, which is, as far as I'm concerned, the best driver is on dirt right now overall.
maybe one of the best drivers. Period.
Right, having him as a teammate, you know, I'm pretty sure they're feeding back and forth. He's helping him a lot and teaching him a lot of stuff. So that is cool, and looking forward to that. It's coming up here in I think 20 something more days.
Look it up.
Yeah, it'll be coming up soon, so everybody be checking that out. Definitely, like we said, Flow Racing. You can check out all the preliminary classes and all that. The micros, I think, should be on there. Check all that stuff out, and then MAP TV will have the Chili Bowl live.
Yep, definitely will. But what else we got racing this week? Anything? I think that's about it, ain't it?
About all I can think of.
Yeah.
Ain't a whole lot going on.
Yeah, it's kind of I don't even want to say there's off season anymore because there's not.
No, there's really not. I mean, because especially with the Dryden Extreme Series,
yeah,
and dirt late models and all that carry straight in.
They take a couple weeks off for Christmas and New Year, and
right back at it. Right, and then it finishes up after Speed Weeks, don't it?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's it's there's not really a time off for these guys, but it's pretty cool. We love racing all year long. Ain't nothing wrong with that, as far as we're concerned. And
not at all.
I know there's the big race out there in Arizona. What is it?
Are they doing that? I hadn't heard nothing about that.
I don't know if they're doing it. I know there's usually first week or so of January, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
It's before they go to the Super Bowl of
which they're not having.
No, they canceled it. So
now they canceled. So they're starting off at Altec.
Right.
So who knows?
Well, I don't know, man.
I'm confused already. The year ain't even started.
Well, it sucks because this year's been crazy enough, and I'm selfish. I just want to see racing. I want to see it back to regular schedule. But
me too.
For all those guys and gals that make a career and a living out of this, trying to make it work and trying to make a living in racing, and especially all these promoters and everybody that survive off of this stuff, it's tough on them. So I really do hate it. But ready for it to get back to normal.
Me too. Well, cool. Well, also, everybody, if you've listened this far, I want to thank y'all now, because y'all have probably realized we came out early this week on a Tuesday, and that's actually, kind of is for Christmas, being a Thursday, Christmas Eve, so we decided to put out on Tuesday, but this is what it's going to be from now on.
This is it. Hope y'all like it.
You can catch us on Tuesdays. If you just really want to listen to us on Thursdays, you can listen to us on Thursdays too.
You can listen to it whenever you want.
Whenever you want. You can go back and listen to the episode we did almost a year ago now, which is insane.
That is insane. It's crazy. I think, 45th episode?
45, I want to say this
wow.
one. Yeah, 45.
It's unbelievable. Really is. But we appreciate everybody for listening, for sure, and hanging in there with us. And everybody that's just now starting to listen to us, we really appreciate it. And, hang in there with us and listen to a few episodes. Maybe we'll nag you enough to want to come back every week.
There you go. We'll have some fun with you on here. Well, glad y'all come and listen this week. And we got one more episode of 2020.
That's it.
And it'll be done.
That's right. Yeah.
So anyway, guys, we appreciate y'all listening. We, as always, want to thank SRI Performance, Stock Car Steel and Aluminum, Draco Springs. Want to thank Randy Keene that is with SRI Performance now, and at his business, which was Arcade Motorsports Consulting, and he is the man on brakes. You need any kind of brake work, you get with Randy King at SRI. He can tell you what you need to know about your brakes on your race car. Powerman Machine for helping us out with the Chicken Bone Alley Winter Nationals there. Ford Bite Apparel, get you some of that. Checkered, the Race Hub. Also, RMAX Solutions. Any fab needs you have, any in far as parts and pieces for machines to do all this fab work and all that stuff. Anything you need from them, check them out. Check out RMAX Solutions on any social media, and they can help you out with all their needs there. So, I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it. Well, thanks, Santa.
Thanks, Santa.
Appreciate it, Santa.
Actually, I'm not thinking Santa too much, but
yeah, I don't know if I am either. But hey, I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas, not Thanksgiving.
No, don't go back. Don't go back in here.
No.
Can't go back.
But yeah, I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas again. And I know a lot of our Ohio guys and gals up there is going to be having a white Christmas. That's pretty cool. It'll be cold up there. A lot of people's going to have that, but we were supposed to. We're going to have flurries.
We had a chance.
But it's gone now. It's just going to be cold, which is still good. I think last year it was like 80 degrees on Christmas Day, so it didn't really feel like Christmas. It's going to feel like Christmas this time. Yeah, it's going to be 40 degrees.
40 in South Carolina during the day. That's cold for us.
Yeah, that's cold.
We don't function at that kind of weather.
No.
Anyway, guys, well, hopefully next week I'll have my voice back. We can talk a little bit more about what else is going on. So anyway, y'all have a very, very, very Merry Christmas, and we'll see y'all next week.
Later.